Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Baldur's Gate 3, where we're once again on Jolly and the Ne'er-do-Wells, and we are thinking about carving a path into the city itself. But we will see what we get to. There are a whole lot of things in our quest log, some of which have been partially done. We should look for some more evidence, it seems, for the Open Hand Temple murders. I feel like we've already discovered a fair amount of evidence, given as we found a dagger and everything. And we've got Cazador's palace to deal with. We've got all sorts of gubbins to deal with, basically. But I want to start by just marching in through the gate.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around.
I'm no refugee. I'm a killer machine. I also have urgent business in the city.
Well, do you have the means to support yourself?
We do. We're not giving it to you, though. We've got help from the other side if we ever need support.
I'm afraid Article 30.1.7 stipulates that religious or spiritual assertions cannot count towards one's proof of self-sufficiency. I will repeat, for the last time, may I add, do you have means to support yourself?
We can take care of ourselves.
Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's decree on extraordinary wartime measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
You're scamming me. Give me my money back.
Oh, take it up with the Duke if you don't like it. Now, your name?
I'm called Daisy Dewdrop Fluffington.
Well met, citizen Fluffington.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
Can I go now?
Not just yet. State your business.
Murder. I've been hired by Baldurian nobility for a task requiring discretion. Yes.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Okay.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare. As witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes, it has seen the deep shadows of Grimforge and the stone floors left bloodied. It knows the cold walls of Moonrise Towers and the cultists who fell there. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die.
Sounds like a punch-up. So we've got a Steel Watcher to fight. It's level 11. It's going to explode if we beat it up too much. It's going to be a tricky fight all round. These guys, pussies, we'll take care of them, no trouble. There's quite a few of them. But that's okay. We're going to murk the lot of the buggers. So the Steel Watch is going to go second. It is the biggest threat. We should probably try and take it down if we can. Can it be blinded? Can it be disarmed? It's saved against that, but we've done good damage to it. Let's shuffle away from it slightly. And yeah, it does do damage in big sweeps. Minty's on her butt. That's not ideal. Can we blind it? With thing? We can. It's immune to the psychic damage that came with that, but we have blinded it. This is great. Which means we can give it a sneak attack. And give it some more attacks. I don't know how low it has to be to go into its failsafe protocol. What are you doing? Fist. Good damage is the answer. What a prick. So, let's get in there. Smack that lad. Do we have sneak attack on Ask? We don't. We should probably turn that on. That's got to be low enough for it to explode next turn, right? And then let's think. Drop an ice storm. We definitely... Did we kill it? We might have killed it. It's hard to be sure. Let's bugger off over here a bit. Maybe we'll be less vulnerable to attack on Minty. Yeah, it does seem to be dead. Piss, stop critting me. You wretch. It's actually quite a tricky fight. We probably shouldn't have taken it on. Let's counterspell that mass cure wounds, I think. Well, apparently we didn't counterspell it because everyone got healed. Okay, you've fallen on your ass. You've fallen on your ass. That's good. So that thing hasn't exploded. This is great news. As for you, Jepson. It's real damage all round. And down you go. Good. Now, what do we want to do on Shouts? Who's got the next attack? It's you. You're a pain in the ass. So, can we blind you as well? Yeah, we can. All these passers-by are just like, huh. Have we got sneak attack on Ask on you? We have. Okay, good. Oh, we should probably remember that we can toggle sharpshooter on and off as well. Yes. So you're going to try close range attacks. That's fair enough. And then Astarion is going to beat these guys up a bit. Okey-doke. And then we could get off another of them, or we could drink a potion. Doesn't have any big potions about his person. 16. That's a good start. Perhaps. We are running out of enemies. Maybe we can prone that guy, although... He's still just going to get up and then attack anyway. So maybe that wasn't the smartest move. Do you want to use some of our sorcery points on a quick spell? What might we want to use? We could use confusion. Good, it doesn't hit allies in general. We like this. So you're confused, and now you're going to go for a stroll. And take a bunch of opportunity attacks and attack your friend. Amazing. That's everything we wanted. Okay. Didn't want you to throw a bomb, but other than that, that was amazing. I should use confusion a bit more, it seems. So now what? You're still fairly alive. You're very alive. You're almost down. So you can have a 3-hit combo if all 3 hits are required. Hisk. Okay, Astarion. Good. Cold the Weak isn't switched on. Why is Cold the Weak not switched on? That could have made life much easier if it had been, but oh well. Minty.
I thirst for combat.
Yeah, you do. Oh, Pete's sake. Okay. I mean, Shadowheart can take a hit. Yes, you can. Wonderful. 20 turns remaining. The Steel Watch are searching for us across the city. I'm sure they are. This one doesn't seem to know it's dead. That's worth a bit of cash. Watcher Greatsword. Huge damage, but it can only be used by Watchers. We can't even seem to take it. Let's grab some crap off everyone else. Ooh. That's a hammer. Warhammer +2, that's kind of cool. But some of this stuff needs to go into our bag of also selling, I think. We don't generally need Flaming Fist shields. We probably don't need regular helmets. We don't need letters about taxes. That anonymous note might be the one. Okay, that's the crap one that we also don't need, so that can go in the bag. Regular chainmail can go in for sure.
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense,
Oh.
make it now.
Well, you arrested me for theft. I was just sorting out my loot. Yeah, this belongs to me. Although intimidation. Yeah, I could take your head as well. Seems like a safe bet. And something Jolly would say.
You've convinced them, for now. But transgress again, and no amount of talking will get you out of trouble.
Look, I'm trying to keep you out of trouble, friend. Don't know why it took them so long to realise I was stealing everything. But either way, that's allowed the Steel Watch thing to pass. They no longer seem to be aware that we're a bother to them. We should probably have a nap, you know, after all that. But let's stroll through the checkpoint first. And there we go, we got the waypoint. So, nap time. It's Vlaakith.
Vlaakith, my queen.
I named you Hasharlak, yet you still call me queen.
Venerable Vlaakith, please, I beg you to listen. I seek...
My forgiveness. Yes, I know. And I might yet grant it.
Ooh.
I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the Astral Prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, Commander of Dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Your parasites resonate. You feel Lae'zel's ecstasy as she moves to kneel before her queen.
Yeah, go on, Lae'zel. Kneel before your god queen.
Chmarzalal Vlaakith. Your grace is my honor. Orpheus will die by my hand, and I will take my rightful place at your side.
One promise. One drop in the astral sea. Do not fail me, for you would not survive the flood to follow.
Wonderful. It's always nice to have a chat with your god every now and again.
It is done. My faith is acknowledged. My destiny set in slate. Vlaakith's mercy is as rare as the disciple who earns it. My queen, my eternal regent. Through your eternal wisdom, I will be legend.
Yeah, you will. I'm proud of you. You've proved your loyalty at every step.
Let us bathe in our pride then, but for just a moment. Pride turns to vanity if left too long to fester. Oh, Queen, you've heard my cries. Now, I heed your sacred mission. First, we find a way to free Orpheus from his astral chains. Then, we cleave him from brain to belly. Chmarzalal Vlaakith!
Yeah. That thing. No, she promised to make you Bart Vlaakith. What does that mean?
Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart to Vlaakith been anointed. Once Orpheus is slain, I will take my place in Castle Susurrus as Bart to Vlaakith II. Every Githyanki and every red dragon shall know me by the name.
That sounds pretty awesome. Also, behold, Friend the Slayer.
A fitting name. But have you become the Slayer? Or has the Slayer merely found a host too weak to evict it? I shouldn't need to say it, but be careful who you take as an ally. Especially when that ally's taken residence inside you.
Nah, I think you'll be fine. We are the Slayer. What are you doing here?
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? I met you before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
What harm? She's little, won't take up much space, or make much of a dent in our provisions.
No kids allowed. Come back in 10 years.
But I won't make it that long on my own.
I already told you no, and I meant it.
But, all right, I'll go. But you'll see. You should have said yes. You'll wish you said yes.
What an annoying child. Ah, there's our cool statue. Yeah, we're hype. Hello.
Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his Netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash. Fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brainquakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome. I expected you to be more on guard this close to the brain.
You are correct. I should be. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Someone from your past?
Indeed. Duke Stelmane. Or as I knew her, Belin, when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you.
How so?
In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss.
I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
Thank you for sharing that.
You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position regarding your physical form. I know it is no easy choice for you, but we will have a far better time ridding the city of Gortash if you accept just a touch of illithidness. Not to mention the Elder Brain itself. Our chances against it greatly improve the more illithid we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
I think we're good without becoming illithid. We could let Astarion and Minty do it, because they seem down with it. But no, we don't want them to be ugly. Now we should probably pop into this here Flophouse.
I may not weep for my home, but I would take a mushroom over a flower any day.
I would have said I admire fungi as well. Until I met such a thing you call a myconid.
What's wrong with the myconids? They were cool. Well, Glut was. So we've got a little combo to have in here. Yeah, Astarion's been in places like this before. And it's him who has someone to chat to. But the last time I had this conversation, Dal there had a rather amusing wardrobe malfunction. So I'm hoping But that's not going to happen again.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his
Hurrah.
Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him. Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Just tell us about the ritual. What do you know?
Of course that's why he came crawling back. He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us. So he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
Talk or burn. Your choice.
You heard them. Tell me what I need to know. Now!
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace. There's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time. Hidden from us all.
I'm going to stop Cazador.
What the hell's happened to you, Astarion? What are you?
I'm more than what I was. And I'm not afraid of anything anymore. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I'm the only person who can stop him. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them.
They'll warn him that we're coming.
Yes, and they'll be trembling in fear when they tell him. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Still, though, a living vampire.
You sound interested.
Who wouldn't be interested? It's the ultimate freedom. Freedom from the hunger. Freedom to live a real life in the sun. No temple required. And if I were to ascend instead of him, freedom from Cazador, once and for all.
Interesting. If it were possible to take his place, you'd have to sacrifice the other spawn.
It comes with a cost, yes. All great things do. And just think, I could rid myself of the Mind Flayer's parasite without losing anything. In fact, I'd be more powerful than ever. More powerful than any vampire has ever been.
I'm with you, no matter what.
I knew I was right about you. You're a true friend.
Yeah, we are.
And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
Wonderful. So we've got a task. Oh yeah, we've also got heavily encumbered Astarion because we had a map, didn't we? So let's do our daily buffs. You'd think by this point I would remember to do my daily buffs on a regular basis, but no. I'm still an idiot. I should get some sort of mod that makes your daily buffs permanent. or something like that. But without that for now, I guess we'll just climb up this ladder. Stroll across here. Maybe we'll pick the lock on this wardrobe. 25. That's quite a difficult lock. Not for Astarion, but in general it's quite a difficult lock.
Shifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting.
Or we could have just used the key. That was an option. Oh well.
Blood near the bed.
There's blood near the bed. Let's just have a kip.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Let's see if we can figure out where the blood might have come from. We know blood.
You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
Delicious. Yep, that's a body, alright.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How did you die?
Murdered by my son.
It's to be expected. Some families just don't get along.
Why did your son kill you?
Found his secret. My sweet boy. Why?
Didn't sound that sweet. What was his secret?
Killed folk. Slowly. He liked it. Theon Goldgrind.
Okay, that's odd that it just gave us that continue option. What's your son look like?
Dwarf like me. Dresses in red.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I feel like I only asked 4 there, and it just gave us a continue option. 2 hands. Need more. That sounds fair. We'll bring that note with us, just because we can. Torn parchment. Yeah, we'll bring that along. And there we go. Bloodstained parchment. Who's wishing to face the Dreadlord's tribunal? Slay the targets on the list. Bring the victim's hand as proof of the killing. So, our man has already killed Stelmane, Father Lorgan, Dribbles, Alexander Rainforest, and Frank Peartree. Or at least someone's killed all of these people. Might not have all been the same guy, because Dribbles was killed by a shapeshifter as far as we know. But either way, we've got Cora Highbury, Figaro Pennygood, Chef Revere, Nesha Leisha as options in the lower city. So maybe we'll do some killing. Maybe we'll pick up that note as well. And it's enough to encumber us. We need a shop. We could also go into Shrest Caress. Seems like a fun place. But for now, let's work our way out here. So, the shop. Just up here. Danthalon's Dancing Axe, I believe.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment.
Yeah, it does.
How may I be of service?
Buy my crap. Yeah, it's a reasonable chunk sold.
Short father, bless you.
Oh, I suppose while I'm here I should actually look at what he's got to sell. I forgot about that side of things. Horns of the Berserker. Gain a bonus for attack rolls when attacking creatures that have already taken damage. Unarmed and melee attacks deal extra necrotic damage, as long as you're not full health. That's probably better than this Hat of Kashigo. And we're dealing damage like every turn. And if we don't deal damage for a turn, we'll take a bit of damage, and then our future attacks will deal more damage. So, yeah, let's buy that. Now, did you have anything else of merit? You got a rare bow there, Blightbringer. all sorts of rare armors, but Garb of Land and Sky. When using Patient Defense, you get the benefits of Blade Ward. When using Step of the Wind, your next attack has advantage and deals additional force damage. Cloak of Displacement gives enemies disadvantage on attack rolls that target the wearer. That's probably just generally quite good. Let's slip that onto Minty. So there's probably a bit of stuff going on in Sharess that we should worry about. Some of the people who would be in there are now dead, but that's fine. We should speak to the lady of the house.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering.
Your paws are fit to overturn only the daintiest crystalware.
Sometimes a lady has to make her presence known. Delicately, of course. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved.
What a sweet lady. What are those two whispering about?
Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink.
What a pair of blackguards. Thanks, Kira.
Really?
Is your boss here to enjoy himself?
Now, let's have a chat with Corilla.
Oh. Damn, Hoots. That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by.
Well, I'll go see him. We have unfinished business.
Yes, you do. And what better place to do business than in the home of the oldest trade? Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
Yeah, we'll do just that.
Forget your work.
Let's have a chat with these mumbles first.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. Nine Fingers. It's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the Guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
Talking about Nine Fingers, I got business with her.
Oh, yeah. Seems everyone's got business with her. Heard the gal met her match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. Hey, you still lurking about? I don't remember inviting you to the party.
I'm looking to join the guild. How about you point me the way?
Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
Okie doke. Let's see who else we can find in here who might want to chat. We got ourselves a locked door, but that's never stopped us staring.
Doesn't make any sense. It will when you've met the drow.
Did we just roll a double natural one? Yeah, we got 2 dice. And our highest was a 1. So the answer is yes. Just going to barge in if that's alright.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Hello.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait. I know you.
Whatever you think I am, you're mistaken.
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this woman?
Your head screams in agony. Change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
It's all good. Just a bit of ceremorphosis. And we got ourselves a little Scrappy-Doo. Kaplam. And also kapow. And also pocket sound. Okay, you saved against that. Very well. But will you save against fisting? No. Sorry about that, miss.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver.
That thing could have killed you and you're musing on its beauty.
How could I help it? I don't regret its death. But I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The Mind Flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
That creature aroused you, didn't it?
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate.
I'm not interested in sex, but thanks.
Not sex. Something far more intoxicating. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
Okay.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be?
Powerful.
You are more than powerful. An emperor to emperors. Your head adorned with a crown of gold, diamond, and ruby. The heavens tremble with the steps of your army. All beasts, all men and women, All creatures of the plains bow to your might.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
Nice. Got an inspiration. And we got the Rapture buff. We get 1d6 to all of our rolls until next long rest. That's cool. Also, we are getting 1d4 to everything because of our cool statue. So life is looking good for old Jolly. The Devil's Den.
Devil's Den.
Yep, the Devil's Den. And there he is. Hello, Raphael. You're not saying that. I guess we can have a chat with you. But it might be wise to save that until next time. So until then, we'll just hang out here with Raphael. And I thank you all for watching, friends. I'll see you soon.